friends, I'm Rachel Moss Davidson. I'm a children's book illustrator and I do children's art classes through Three Bears Studio. Today we're going to be making these super fun symmetrical butterflies. So cute. Let's jump right in. First thing you're going to need is your paper. Whatever paper you're going to use to do your wings on, to do your symmetrical wings on. So I've got a bunch of different things that you can choose. So as always, you can just use art paper. If you've got something like this laying around the house, go for it. This will be great. If you've only got printer paper laying around the house, you can take two pieces of printer paper together. So just lay them out like this and put some tape on the seams, and you can make your butterfly with that. Cereal box, like this one. Any type of cereal box, you can use that. You're gonna need to be able to fold whatever you use down the center, or this will work, we can make it centered. And so this would work, anything that you can fold to make your symmetry butterfly with. Got an old folder? We're not using these right now, not at school. You can use that. We could cut this off, use this part right here to paint our butterflies on. Paper grocery bags work. Folded right there, butterfly could go here. So pause it. If you don't already have something to do your symmetry butterfly on, pause it and go find something. Once you have decided on a paper that you plan to use, you need to fold it in half. If it doesn't already have some sort of a crease down the center, then you need to make one. So I'm gonna fold this piece just like that. Make a nice flat fold. Open it up. And now you're gonna need to choose paint, what you're gonna use for paint. And you have lots of choices. You might have some craft paint laying around the house. Ask your parents first. You might have something like this. You might have finger paints. Finger paints would work great. Acrylic paints will work. Any type of liquid watercolor would work. You can even use watercolors like this. I know some of you might have some like this. This is going to be a little bit different to use than some of the other paints, so I'll show you how to use both. So first, I'm gonna get my paintbrush. When you're using watercolors, you got to make sure your palette is very wet. So with the watercolors, this is how the two paints differ. So I would put some on there. Clean my brush. You could even let it splatter. That's fun. Oh, I got it all over my sweater. Once you get a little bit on there, you're going to want to go ahead and close it and press the two sides together so that you start to get a print on both sides. Look at that. Super fun. Now you're going to want your paint splatters to go in the shape of a butterfly. So pretend like this one was folded in half. I only painted this side. So you're gonna want it to go in the shape of butterfly wings. So we can keep going with this. Fill it all up. Keep on closing it, flattening it out. Get that paint on both sides to make your symmetrical butterfly. So watercolors, you have to keep doing it like that. If you've got paints like this or like this, you can either put them directly on like this, get a parent to help you if you need help. You can even use your fingers. You can smudge some of those if you want. Remember, it needs to be in the shape of a butterfly wing. So we want a big old wing up here and then a smaller one down here. If you don't like getting your fingers all dirty with paint, that's okay. You can use a paintbrush. Let's see how this goes. Can't wait to see what it's gonna look like. Ta-da! That's so fun. So that's the two different types of paint you can use. You can use watercolor, you can use acrylics. If you have some other kind of paint at home, if your parents have old house paint, you can use that. Again, ask your parents for help. Don't go get it yourself. We'll set those aside and we'll get ready for the next step. All right, next we're gonna make our caterpillar's body. I'm gonna give my caterpillar a head. Your caterpillar can have a square head or a triangle head, however you want it to look. Let's see, how do I want this one to look? Maybe I'm gonna give him more of a caterpillar looking body. Once you've drawn it, cut it out. Once your caterpillar's body is cut out, we're gonna give him a face. So you can do that different ways. If you have white paint and you wanna paint the eyes, you can. Or they don't have to be white, they can be any color. You can cut them out of paper, like that. You can even use Google eyes if you have some, or wiggle eyes. Whoa, those are ridiculous. I kinda like them. What do you think? I guess he could have little eyes, whatever you've got. We'll use the paper eyes so that I can show you how to make these if you have white paper. So you get white paper, and then you can use a pencil or a marker, whatever you've got, to draw the black spots inside the eyes. Oh, my table's all bumpy from the paint. It's dried on top of it. There you go. Butterfly eyes. Boop. Okay. And I'm gonna go ahead and give my butterfly a smile. Boop. You could give it eyelashes or pink cheeks or angry eyebrows, whatever you like. After you've made your eyeballs, you're gonna glue them on. You can use this or a glue stick, whatever type of glue you have. Look at his friendly little face. He's sweet. Put your eyeballs on there just how you like them. I like that. And once your butterfly wings are dry, these are some I did with watercolor paints. Once they're dry, then you can get your caterpillar's body out. Lay it out where you want it to be. Next, you're gonna need a pipe cleaner. This is a pipe cleaner. Or you could use, if you have some wire, like maybe one of your parents has some wire laying around, that would work too. Got some sparkly pipe cleaners. Anything like that. If you don't have something like that, that's fine. You can use Q-tips, you can use toothpicks, anything you've got. You could go outside and get 2 little sticks. You could even paint the little sticks and make antennas for him. It's up to you. So I'm gonna use this sparkle silver one because it's sparkly. And what you're gonna do, bend it in half. Boop. And then you're gonna use your fingers to curl the ends. So just let it curl right around your finger. Like that. Or you can let them be straight if you'd rather them be straight. That's fine. Like that. Those are gonna go right under there. Ooh, he fancy. Okay. Then we're gonna go ahead and glue that down. Don't use too much glue. It makes everything wet and yucky. Spread your glue out. There's that. And then before his little head dries, I'm gonna put some glue in there so that his antennas can be safely in there. Push that down. Okay, we're gonna let that dry. And next, you might need a black marker, or you can even just use a pencil. If all you have is a pencil, that's fine. You could use the paint, you could use a crayon. And we're going to give our butterfly little arms, little hands, like that. If you wanted to give him some hands and some feet instead, put some tennis shoes on him, or you could, I don't know, make him kick in a soccer ball, whatever you want. Use your imagination. For today, I'm just gonna give mine some little regular arms with some little regular hands. Look at that, he's waving at you. Hi. You don't have to do that though. There you go. And your arms could be up higher, they could be down lower. Remember, this is your art project. Do it the way you like it. Once that's all dry, we're gonna cut our butterflies out. This doesn't have to be perfect, just do your best. You did it! You're all done. You made your symmetry butterfly. I'm so proud of you guys. If you'd like, I would love to see a picture of your butterfly. So you can have your parents post it on Instagram and tag me in it, or you can send it to me at my email address. All right, thanks so much, friends. I enjoyed this time with you today.